Hello and a warm welcome to all the family members of Together Divines 222. And after a long time, I have, uh, I'm doing this YouTube video for you guys. Mostly we were doing with midnight podcasts with you all. But it has been a long gap and I was busy, a hell lot busy with my different things in life going on, including the business that I've been working on since past few years. So now that I see that I can scalp out some time for you guys to prepare some videos, especially regarding the topics of those twin flames and all. So we'll be starting off with creating such videos on a daily basis. Okay, so let's see. Today is the first video that we are recording after a very long time. So hope you guys do show your engagements with your likes, comments, shares and feedbacks in the comment section. And we'd like to make this series of videos a very enriching one. Anyone would like to get a video on certain particular topic for clarity or divine guidance can message us at Instagram. And those guys who have been very regular with our videos and look forward to the guidance in any aspects of their life can also join our Instagram family. It's a closed group since the day it was created and it has been maintained like that only till now. So you guys are welcome there. On the Threads platform we have been taking up many free questions from the strangers, and there are also different series of contents are being published, so you guys can join Threads as well with the same channel name. So be in touch with us all across, and those guys who would like to participate in our podcast sessions need to send across their telephone number, which is linked to their telephone number, linked to or associated with their Telegram account, and accordingly we'll open it, the live sessions or podcasts only with those people who are a part of Telegram family. Right, so going on with today's video, it's a very exclusive one and a very rare one. It's an extremely important predictions and an announcement to make for the collective twin flames as whole. And this channeling that we are doing right now today in the month of September was supposed to be announced in January 2024 only, January 24, but it was kept on pause by us, because somewhere when we tried to deliver this channeling, we come to a kind of a belief system that the collectives who would be receiving it aren't even worthy enough to receive such a grace from the divine. So we kept it on postponing that every next month this will be channeled out. And the beauty of it is that unless and until it is channeled out and it is spoken out, it won't get activated. And recently it happened that in the month of August 24 there was a person, a female, who is herself having a spiritual channel of her own, and somewhere around 20,000 odd followers in Instagram. and she was, she had contacted us to receive, the guidance and clarity on a twin flame journey. So it was that during her, session around last week of August 2024, we made this announcement while, taking her session, and it is already out now in the universe. Okay, so it is already active, but she is the only one listener or the audience who has, heard it from our side. So today we are making it general and public through our channel with this prediction and channeling for the collective twin flames who are a part of our extended soul family. And I hope you guys make the most out of it, and it is something that you guys have been, waiting to hear since many years. And I hope you guys will love it. Okay, now the channeling that we are doing today, and it's a kind of a prediction that no other twin flame channel or a platform will have the audacity to confirm this to you, right? Because nobody will take the risk of conveying something like this to the twin flames, because nobody's sure about anything pertaining to a twin flame journey, whenever it comes to this. So nobody wants to take the risk, but Vijay sir, as you guys call me, is works very differently, has very different, rhythm, and we will be placing it with a very big conviction and a very, great assurance that things will go exactly the way that we are going to predict today on our channel for the collective twin flames. And I hope that for most of them, it goes very true. Okay, so the channeling and the predictions for the twin flame collective is that by the end of this calendar year 24 or 25, most of the people in the twin flame journey collectives are getting married. Okay, so this is the channeling along with the time frame as well. Because this was channeled in January 2024, so had it been channeled in the month of 2024, there would have been a substantial many months of time span for the channeling to take shape. But because right now, in the month of August, we happen to spell it out, and in the month of September now it is being rolled out through for the masses through this YouTube video. Nevertheless, the channeling remains the same, and by the end of the calendar year 24 or 25 to the max, we will be witnessing many of the twin flame collectives getting married and choosing their life partner, settling in their life. Right now, when we speak about marriage here, does not necessarily mean a twin flame union. Okay, the delusional, elusive twin flame union that you guys always dream about, we are not talking about that. It can be you getting married to a soulmate or a nice companion. Okay, because see, this twin flame union was scheduled and was at peak during the years of 2021, 22 and 23 also to an extent, right? But post these years, the twin flame unions in particular are, the chances of the probability of twin flame unions is very less. And you guys might have noticed also that in the year of 2021, 22 and 23, many of the twin flames were getting married or having a permanent union with the twin flames, right? But now that time has already passed, and we don't foresee any or the maximum chunk of twin flames getting married to their respective twin flames. So now is the time when many of the twin flames in their journey will be getting married, but to the soulmates. So it's not that you guys don't value the importance of soulmates in your life, and even soulmates can appear to be a better life partner, right? Rather, they are much better life partner than the twin flames. We will create a separate video on this topic. We don't like to dig in further. Let's stick to this channeling itself. And for some of you guys, you are getting to your married to your twin flames also, right? But it's very rare. Now, as I was speaking out this, the time on the recording was exactly 11:11. So I do believe that there will be a few twin flame marriages as well, but for most of them, you guys will be settling with your soulmates. Okay, now for all those who have already finalized with your prospect with whom you are getting to married, right, or you do have someone in your pipeline which you are very much sure that is going to be your future husband or wife, then please mention in the comment section that yes sir, we are ready and we'll be getting married so and so months or the year in future. It's already scheduled, all right? So share your predicted what you call share your plans for the marriage. If it has already been fixed, then please do share it in the comment section as well. And anytime in the future also, if such kind of scenarios happen, you guys get engaged or decide to get married, the marriage dates are locked, then do let us know through our comment section if it happens within the time frame that we had predicted within the calendar year 24 or 25, right? So one of the scenario that we'd like to discuss while we are discussing regarding this marriage thing is that we are taking this opportunity to ask you guys regarding those people who were into this belief system of some kind of readers, tarot readers, or some aunties on the YouTube that back in the year of 2020 or 21, someone told you that in the year of 2024, typically I had heard from many people back in 2020-21 that they will be getting married to their twin flame, or they'll be meeting their twin flame all of a sudden in this year, right? And we had advised at that point of time also those who took personal consultations that please do get settled with your soulmate, okay? And whomsoever you are having the best in your life, right? Do not keep on waiting or wasting your time for the delusional twin flame union, which rarely happens, right? And it is not even meant for all the twin flames. But now that even for the 2024, 70% of the year is already gone, right? We are right now in the month of September. So are you guys still living in that delusion, or if you guys are having any kind of signs of union as predicted by your tarot aunties back there in 2020, then do let us know in the comment section, because as I see through the collective energies of the twin flames, those who all had such kind of assurance from those readers aren't coming true anywhere around the future. and they are still, having those delusions, keeping postponing forward further and further. Right? Nothing of that sort of is happening for you guys. Okay, so either you prefer to still live in that delusion that you had built, from any tarot reader in the past, or you guys sign up for some practical, logical, resolutions in your life, and do get married to a better person. Getting married to a twin flame or a soulmate, it's not a big deal. Getting married to the right person is the big deal in your life. Do take this note. I'm repeating again. If your twin flame is not ready for a marriage, if your twin flame, because the marriage is a different ball game compared to what love affairs are, right? Marriage is more about responsibility than love. Okay, in marriage you can have less love, but the responsibility increases both as a husband and a wife, right? So if you don't see your twin flame taking responsibility of that position of being a wife or a husband, then there is no point in just taking a blind shot on choosing that person as your future partner, just because you think that person is your husband or a wife, right? Interestingly, many people just think that the so and so person is their, whomsoever they are dealing with is their husband, is their twin flame, right? They aren't even sure about it. Just some kind of emotional feelings and some numbered synchronicity around, and you guys happen to believe that you are dealing with the twin flame, right? In our series of other videos, we'll be clarifying these things also, that how you should not believe only seeing number synchronicity and other things that the other person is your twin flame. But the point that I want to make here is that those people who are waiting for the twin flame union to happen in the future, waiting since 2020 and 21 for this year 2024, do you guys see any sign of union with a twin flame? Right? Because on the energy level we know that nothing of that sort is happening, or neither it will happen in future, especially to those guys who were induced with this thought of getting married with their twin flame in the year 2024. But now it is up to you whether you want to still carry that baggage of delusion of union with your twin flame, or you want to make yourself free and lighter by accepting the fact that nothing of that sort is going to happen, and now whoever is the best soulmate or the person best that my parents can find or I can find around, I'll get settled with that person. For some of them for whom such kind of predictions were made in back that 2020 were dealing with, just for any information I'm telling you guys, with some delusional character which appeared in their dreams. Okay, in reality they haven't even met those person, but some delusional character they saw in their dreams, some vivid dreams, and in those lucid memories of their dreams, they took it into account that they are dealing with the twin flame, and that twin flame soul had come to convey a message or something of that sort. Or for some of them they saw some movie songs on the TV, and along with those songs some mix of number synchronicity combined, and they started taking those people as their twin flame, neglecting the reality of their own, and having such experiences in their life, some dreams or some movie characters or something of that sort. And later on they happened to take guidance from those aunties who assured them that in the future years they'll be getting married to the same person who is appearing in their dream. So I just want to ask them, if those people have come into reality in their life, then do let us know. Else, do believe that those aunties from where you took the guidance just ran through your money. What else can we say, right? So to those maximum of the Twin Flames collective who is hearing this channeling right now and who will be finding their life partner in the coming months, uh, just a gentle reminder that kindly do not overlook the importance of getting a marriage compatibility test. We call it MCT, before making the final commitment or before tying the knot. Okay. Many people avoid taking such guidance on MCT and regret later on in their life when the relationships turn sour. It has happened with those people who are already associated with Together Divines. If you don't want to take guidance from us, take from someone else whom you believe, but do have multiple guidance on the check, because it's marriage. Do consult a better numerologist, do consult a better astrologer, do consult a better uh, energy reader, and then take their collective views. And then at that point of time, do watch that if someone is saying that no, don't get married to this person, ask them why you are saying no. Okay. And accordingly draw the conclusion, because earlier also we have discussed these topics in detail during our midnight podcast series, that most of the astrologers or the marriage this counselors from this Vedic astrology angle, they find it very easy for if you take any prospect in front of them, this is the boy, this is the girl, should we marry, they'll easily say yes, get married. Why? Because to say no, it requires a hell lot of calculation and finding the potholes where the marriage can get stuck. But to say yes, it doesn't take any brainer at all. Anybody can say that yes, get married. It's very easy, and they get their fees very easily. Again, they free up themselves for the next person in queue, right? So that is the psychology behind most of the people who do not dig in deeper into the energy of the other person, and just blindly they tell that yes, you can get married. So do take multiple check before you finalize on those people before getting married, rather than regretting later in your life, right? Just note, there are two kind of people who are taking the marriage compatibility test. Even those who are taking, one set of people are those that so one set of people completely try to avoid taking such guidance at all. They feel that it's just a waste of time, you have already finalized, so skip this part, and later on they regret in their life. And there is other set of people who do take guidance, but by the time you know they take the guidance, they are already so much emotionally involved with the other person that they are taking the guidance but not in a capacity to hear no from us. So even at that position, it makes of no use, right? So eventually, if you are destined to suffer in the later part of your life, then you will be making such casual mistakes, right? So do take these things into account, because you are not going to marry every year now and then. It's not something like a seasonal marriage you are having. It's a lifetime of bonding and a commitment that requires to build a bond of something called marriage. And if a marriage breaks, if it happens to break, then it causes a rift, not in your life, but to all those involved and associated with your marriage, people behind you. So do take substantial time and think very coolly before you make any kind of a hasty decisions for your life, right? Those guys who did not took such advice, even after being a part of the Together Divines family, are now seeing the regret of it. Few months after their marriage, now they are stuck in such in very bad situations. For some, the marriage is already broken. For some, it's on the verge of breaking. For the others, even though it's going on, it's not going on as a happy marriage. Right? There are many complications and issues now in their married life. So, it makes no sense, taking sessions later on when you have already, when the collateral damage has already increased, right? So do take the advices on time, and do take such decisions, big decisions like marriage, with a pinch of salt, right? Don't just take blind shots. So yeah, finally we see that by the end of calendar year 24 or 25 to the max, many of you who is hearing this channel, who has heard this channeling today, will be getting married and being settled with your life partner. And as and when such progress happens in your lifetime, two things you need to do. Firstly, come down to this video and write it down in the comment section that yes, these things are happening. And secondly, do take marriage compatibility test, MCT, with us. Avoid the blind shots, something like marriage, when something like marriage is involved in your life, right? So okay, yeah guys, see you all in our next video, and good night, take care, and God bless.